upgrade, the skeleton is going to hit me with a bone. So I don't do that. Instead, I'm going to move here and throw an axe at him, but I believe it's going to fly over him. Yeah. So I'm going to get a bit closer, and now the axe should hit him. It did 9 damage, so these skeletons have like 10 to 13 I believe HP, but now he's weak, so I can kill him. This is Santiago Zapata, and today we're going to try and play the survival mode of Castlevania Roguelike. This is an old game that I made over 15 years ago, and the reason why we're doing this is I recently saw a game called Vampire Survivors, and this game is a very different game. It's a very different game. It's not the same as Castlevania Roguelike because it's much more action based. But the thing that drew my attention to it was the graphics, the tileset, because it shares that a little bit with Castlevania Roguelike. And there's also a survival mode in here. So I thought, why not? Let's play a little bit and see how. Well, it doesn't compare, but I thought it would be interesting to just play both and see how far can I go. It's been years since I last played this game, but I hope we are going to have some fun. The survival mode here is called Prelude Arena. There's also the main game in which you can select a class and complete the complete quest, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to play the Prelude Arena. So I'm going to turn the volume a little bit up. Hopefully you can still hear me. And let's go and play. So we go straight into the game. In the year of 1451, the castle of Dracula emerges from the dust of the cursed soils in Transylvania. Sonia, that's Sonia Belmont, a girl chosen by fate to be the first of vampire hunters that I believe was removed from the canon afterwards, heads to the mysterious castle seeking to finish the misery and havoc unleashed by the servants of the Count of the Chaos, Dracula. The plot doesn't matter at all. This one's turn-based, so we move around with the numpad or the arrow keys, and we attack using control and the direction, and the monster will slowly start pouring in, and we need to survive as much as we can, so as long as we can. So the whip has a limited range. We start with the simple whip, which has 2 squares range, and we can use the mystic weapons that we find here. We also level up, and we get to choose if we want to increase our evasion or if we want to be able to find the Holy Bible weapon. I guess I will pick the Holy Water. And we also get a plus heart. For now, let's pick this dagger. The mystic weapons spend hearts, so we need to pick new hearts if we want to continue using them. The dagger is pretty weak, but it flies on a straight path. Another thing about Castlevania Roguelike that is very important is you gotta keep moving if you want to avoid projectiles like the bones that this skeleton is throwing. We hit the skeleton, but it was pretty strong. Wow, they are very strong, so I'm about to die. This run is going to last much less than I thought. Holy water, well, let's try and use it. So using space, the holy water stays for a little bit and damages the enemies that step on it. Probably going to die very soon. Level up. This time we don't get to choose anything. I died. So I made it to. I forgot how the progress is measured here. Probably the level of your character could be a good measure, and I got to level 3. But we're going to try again. Prelude Arena. And then let's go straight into picking some hearts. We want to avoid being hit so we can get the stronger um, whips. Wow. Well, we're dead again. As you can see, it's a bit more or a bit less forgiving than modern games. I made this game a long time ago. It was one of my first games, and it's a bit hard. But we're going to do our best. And I believe the thing is, the damage that you cause is within a range, right? It's not like fixed amount of damage, but if we check the character stats, we see that the attack is +7 right now. Attack damage is 5, but yeah, I believe it's like within a range, so you don't know exactly how much damage you're going to cause. These skeletons are tough, so I'm going to try and attack them from the distance, because else, I mean, just the whip is not good enough to beat them. So we gotta keep stocking on hearts and jumping to get out of the range. The axe flies over the white skeleton, so we are too close. Or I mean, the axe flies on an arc, so it hits like the first 2 spaces ahead, I believe. So we need to get a little bit closer. It did 9 damage in this case. We are getting surrounded, so it's a good idea to jump away from here. I smashed it, yeah. There's no indication, I believe, of how far you are from the next. Oh, right, there's an indication there. The experience points. Okay. Since the axe is hitting that wall or that kind of fence, so it's not hitting the skeleton. But this time it did. We are running out of hearts. No, let's keep the axe. The axe is stronger than the dagger, but has the issue that we have to calculate like the arc. But it's worth it, so let's keep it. Alright, so that's an upgrade for the whip, and that's very important. That's going to transform our... where is it? Let's see. Let me see. So I'm wearing the letter whip. Letter whip. So I'm going to transform it into a chain whip, and chain whip has a range of 3. The bad news is that if we are hit even once, then we lose it, or I believe something like that. So we need to take care of not being hit, not getting hit, just like in Castlevania, the normal games, or the traditional or the classic Castlevania games. Flies over, okay, getting closer, smashing the skeleton. Alright, so there you have it, we were hit by that bat. So the bats are very weak, but they move quickly. That means that they move several spaces at a time, and that is why it managed to hit us. That sucks. We're back to the cheap letter whip. Letter? I don't know. So yeah, cannot underestimate those bats. We are out of hearts, and there are 3 skeletons here, so let's try jumping a little bit away from them and hope to recover some hearts. that skeleton is currently. We don't get an idea of how strong it is, but let's try to get that hard container at the bottom first. I believe these fences should protect us. Alright, so nighttime. So that's an added complication. Enemies are stronger during the night. But this fence should protect us for now. No, it doesn't protect us. Right, let's jump away. We can recover health, but we have to find chicken thing. This is not a good situation, so we are trapped here. I believe the bat should move twice, so let's try hitting this zombie. And yeah, so the bat moved twice. And now we have a zombie at the top, but I don't think it can cross the water. But that skeleton is going to throw a bomb at us and kill us. So I'm going to try to jump into that water. Okay, it worked, and I'm going to do that again. Oh, I cannot jump from the water. So let's walk out and then jump again. I'm trying to recover my heart and maybe get some chicken thing that recovered my health. Let's first kill this bat because we're dead. Level 3 again. Okay, so as you can see, it requires a lot of thinking. Let's see, I wonder if we can get to... Alright, so there's a high score list and we are measured by the number of turns, and the score as well. So that's the way to measure the progress. Let's try again. I'm going to get a lot of hearts. Well, or at least try to. I believe there's a limit. Yeah, we can carry 20 hearts, at least as a level 1 character. And we're going to be more careful now that we know that the bats can be so troublesome because they're so quick. We are not being careful. Those bones. Level up. We need the dodge because we need to be able to have a slightly higher chance of surviving, I guess. Zombies we can handle well if we are careful. Careful is the key word for this game. It's easy to get very confident and not be able to read the dangers that are currently in the screen. These mounds are where the monsters spawn, so you gotta keep an eye and try to keep away from them if possible. We are going to hit this. We were hit by the bat, so that was weird. I thought it was like 2 scores away. So hearts plus 1 means we can get 1 more max heart, I believe. Yeah. So we are at 18 right now. Oh, I wasted a dagger there. So there's an upgrade there. Let's pick it up. It's safe now to pick it up. We also picked an axe. I'm not sure anymore if it's worth it. Let's keep the dagger. And let's hit this zombie. And it's bad. And yeah, we are stronger now. But we gotta keep those bats away, and I forgot about that. Skeleton. and we lost it again. I'm stunned. I don't know how I got stunned. Maybe the bond that I got hit with gave me that modifier, but it's gone now, so I can move quicker again, I guess. Let's get away from the skeleton and throw some daggers at him. Let's jump here. No, let's cancel that attack and let's jump away from the bats. Hit it. Why was I hit? Oh, again. They are everywhere. I'm dead again. I wonder if I can make it to level 4, and I guess that's going to be the goal for today. Get to level 4 here amidst all this storm of bones. Money, I don't need money. I need hearts. I was hit? By whom? I'm still trying to rediscover how it works. Because, you know, when I made this, the animations I made were not very clear. Not really very clear on what was happening. Okay, so I'm running from these guys. I still don't have a mystic weapon. Okay, stupid run. These runs are much shorter. Hearts. Jump away. Heart. Hit. 4 points lost. Heart. Still got no weapon. And frankly, I cannot do anything against this skeleton without a weapon as a level 1 character, it seems. I mean, I cannot kind of maneuver around the bats and the zombies, but the skeletons are just too strong, both in their HP and also on their attack. What did I get? Gold coin. Useless. I believe they give me a score, so I guess that's what they are used for. Poor Sonia is having a hard time here. No mystic weapons for real? Let's pick it up and try to get away from here. Alright. Dead. Level 1. Alright, this is harder than I remembered. Because yeah, you need a lot of luck like to get an actual mystic weapon, so I can damage them. That attack was 14 damage and it killed him. Maybe I can normally damage them. Let's see what's the range. So 12 to the zombie. Let's try hitting this skeleton again. Well, I killed him. Maybe they are not as strong as I thought. Let's try attacking them. 14. I don't know why some of the attacks I did previously could not make it through for some reason. So I critically damaged it. Did it die? 10. Okay, so they may not die. So it's always a gamble. You might kill him or not. So whenever possible, I will try not to attack them. For example, if I go down here directly to get this upgrade, the skeleton is going to hit me with a bone. So I don't do that. Instead, I'm going to move here and throw an axe at him, but I believe it's going to fly over him. Yeah. So I'm going to get a bit closer, and now the axe should hit him. it did 9 damage. So these skeletons have like 10 to 13, I believe, HP. But now he's weak, so I can kill him. And this one, let's try and kill him. Let's see. No, it did not work. We just did 10 points of damage. But this one should now be the final blow. Now, there's another command that you can use to attack enemies. I believe it's F. Yeah. So that's useful if you want to attack and it's not a cardinal direction. Of course, I don't believe it's documented, or is it? Yeah, there's a full helps screen here. Alright, we're doing good this run, I believe. We are slowly learning, relearning. There's a merman there. They come from the water, so we gotta stay away from the water if we want to avoid them. It's going to be night time in a bit. We got hit by the merman, 2 points of damage. We're going to move here. Well, there's a skeleton down there. Let's jump up twice to get away from this merman and try to hit this guy here. Flies over. No, it hit him. He's weakened now. So we are going to move here and then hit him with the whip. And this one, let's move down and throw the axe right. I wonder, should we pick the dagger? Yeah, let's pick the dagger. That way we can like be sure that we can hit them from the distance and then approach and get them hit them with the whip, since they are really weakened. I believe the items to recover health probably they are more sparse than they should have been. What happened there? Oh no, we lost the upgrade because of a bat again. I forgot. Yeah, you need to be extremely careful in this game. And you know, when you're playing in this survival mode, you're playing with the vampire killer class, and that has the problem that you cannot like pick weapons, or you rely completely on the whip and the upgrades, and they are very easy to lose. We avoided the skeleton attack. Let's try and gamble twice. Thunderstorm. Oh, alright, so this sucks. This is one of the last things I added to the game. I hope you can go through it because you cannot see anything. I tried to add like a water effect, but it's really very hard to play. But we're going to go through. Alright, so we are level 4, I believe, and we can pick an advancement: Venus Spirit, Pluto, Saturn. Pluto is a planet in here, or Terra Spirit. And actually the soul power I don't believe does anything for the vampire killer. Venus Spirit increases heart capacity. Pluto moves faster while attacking, combat skill, moves quickly, so we need either C or B to move quickly. I believe Pluto Spirit allows us to do more attacks. Yeah, I believe C is going to help us, so let's pick C. So we get speed plus 5, which means we can move quicker. Hopefully this storm is going to go away quickly. We still have the vampire killer, or sorry, the letter whip. So let's jump away from this. Guys, So you see that sometimes when I move, the enemies don't move. I believe that's because of the added movement speed. So that's an orb, and that improves actually the mystic weapon that we have, but you also lose it when you're hit. So so we need to also take care of it, and that skeleton is too close. I'm going to try to jump here, kill this guy, jump here. Okay, I outmaneuvered him. Kill this bat, kill the zombie, kill the other bat. How did we die? I did not even see what happened there. So we have a message log. It seems we were stunned by the bat, and then we were hit by a skeleton bone. I did not notice that. And so it was that Sonia Belmont, a mysterious girl, was killed by a white skeleton on the castle garden. We did 15,000 points and earned, well, oh, so it's separate, the gold and the scores are separate. The scores are earned when you kill enemies, I guess. And we survived for 238 turns and killed 56 monsters. I prefer that as a metric for advancement or for progress in here. So, do we want to save our character memorial? Yeah, let's try that. So that's my high score for now. I believe that's enough. It's hard, this game's hard. And I don't know if afterwards you meet a different monster, but probably that's the case. As I mentioned, that's only one of the modes of the game. You can also play the normal game where you can create a character and pick from different classes. As I mentioned, in survival mode you can only pick the vampire killer, but in here you have other classes that have completely different ways of playing. You no longer rely on mystic weapons or whip upgrades, but instead you have the inventory of stuff, or you have magic powers, or anyways, a lot of different things that are detailed in the manual. And that's the different kind of game. I mean, it's the same game, but it's not like an endless survival game, but rather, so for example, I can throw a fireball to this thing here. Jumping is still important. Oh, so this one started with a bow, so we can attack enemies from away. And I'm almost dead here as well. I died. You need to be very careful in this game, but it's definitely winnable if you are careful and if you plan your moves. So well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can play the game on itch.io and or from slashy.net. You can get there. It's free. So yeah, if you want to try it out and see how far you can get in the survival mode, if you can do more than level 5, well, I challenge you to that. And let me know via Twitter or anywhere, and I will see you soon.